Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. My name is Andrew Maura, host of the program, and it is Teacher Appreciation Week. This is Maura Brady-Wilson, everyone, third grade teacher, East Main Elementary. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
If you weren't on the program here, where would you be in your day right now? What's happening? Tori Becker's running the ship now?
Yeah, Tori's in charge. I'd be teaching math right now, so they're dodging a bullet for a little while.
Are they watching the program right now? Are the students watching it, or are they sticking to the math right now?
I told her to stick with the math, but we'll see. Maybe we'll show it to them later.
Okay. Well, Tori, thank you for covering your colleague here. Maura, we're going to talk about a lot of different things, but when you hear third grade teacher at East Main Elementary, is it like, are you like, what's that school? Is it still that new to you that you don't hear ASK anymore?
It's still an adjustment, yeah.
No.
Yeah, ASK is pretty deeply ingrained. I spent 29 years there, so
Wow.
It's hard to jump over.
Yeah. Third grade the whole time. We just were chatting about that. Never had a desire to switch out of third grade. Never like, I want the older kids, I want the younger kids. Yeah.
No, I think third grade is perfect. I'm not blowing their noses, but they're not fresh yet. They're excited to see us every day, but they're just independent enough that they're fun to be around.
Nice, nice. But in the co-taught class, again with her colleague Tori Becker, and was with Mary Grace Carlton for 20 years at ASK.
Yes, that's correct.
The dynamic duo.
Yeah.
It's like a marriage there, and then you're separated from Mary Grace, and then with a new partner. What was that transition like? I mean, it had to be like sad, right?
It was sad, but I was very happy for her.
Yeah.
She was ready, but the dynamic was weird because Mary Grace was over 10 years older than me, and I'm over 10 years older than Tori. So
there goes the lights in the room there. This is the dynamic of without moving, the lights turn on. There we go. Well, and again, she was blessed to be retired there. I see her walking in the community all over, and her daughter Marissa got teaching, and now a school leader at BOCES. So
yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you for doing this. All of our teachers, we're going to meet a teacher from each building this week, and it's really a spotlight on our teachers and the work they're doing. And Maura is here, and again, a little uncomfortable for our teachers, but we're happy to support them. We're happy to celebrate them. You do such a good job. Our teachers are incredible. I've seen you and Tori teach, and we want to celebrate that. So thank you for doing it.
Thank you.
Class of 90, Eldred. So it's kind of our neighbor, kind of grew up in the community. Did you know early on, I want to be a teacher? Did you know that?
I knew right away. I had such wonderful teachers and coaches at Eldred that I wanted to be just like them.
Third grade, second grade, like kindergarten?
All of them. I loved them all. Eldred's K-12, so we were in one building at the time. So everybody knew you. You had the same phys ed teacher from kindergarten through 12th grade in art and music.
Wow.
And everybody knew you. And I just wanted to be just like them.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when did you say, okay, I'm going to go to school for education. I'm going to do it? Like you knew, I mean,
yeah, it was just never a question. I just always knew I was going to be a teacher.
And your parents supported education? Your parents said yes?
Oh, of course, yes.
Yeah.
My parents were very big supporters of education. All three of us went to college, and
SUNY Geneseo got a BS in elementary education, and incredible. It's great to see. You got your master's in reading at Newport. It's like, and here you are. If you haven't ever seen an elementary teacher teach reading, it's magic. It's incredible to watch it. Satisfying to know what you wanted to do, go to do it, and now have done it successfully for 31 years.
yeah, it's very satisfying.
Yeah.
It's all I really ever wanted to do. I feel like it's a lot of my identity.
Wow. Maura, is there the finish line in sight there? I mean, 31 years is a long time. Is it down the road? You kind of see the white flag here. Do you know when you're going to retire?
I could go next June, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to just be home yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it'll be nice to know that I can, and when it's time, I'll probably know.
There's a lot of chatter in the NBA that LeBron stayed around to play on the team with his son. And breaking news just last night. I mean, breaking news. Your daughter, who was already teaching in another district, was hired here Family and Consumer Science.
That's correct.
Josie Wilson joining the team.
Yes, very excited.
Congratulations, Josie, my student in high school there. That had to be so emotional. Were you crying? Did you
I didn't cry, but it was a very proud moment. I don't like to
Yeah, but
cry, but I was extremely proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were at the meeting.
We were.
You were at the
Yes,
meeting.
yeah,
Okay.
we were there.
What does it mean for you that your daughter, again, you're kind of could retire, you're not going to, but your daughter is now coming back as an educator?
It means a lot. I'm happy to be in the same district with her. I hope to guide her the best I can, and just make sure she starts her career off on the correct foot.
Yeah. How much will you, and we went through this as a parent and a student, right? I remember, conversation. How much will you let her figure it out on her own, or, hey, you need to make sure you do this, and you need to make, because your mom, your colleague, your mentor, and your friend, it's like, how much will you let her be?
Well, I don't want to go off script too much, but if you've met Josie, there's really no telling her what to do. I have to subtly give her hints and make her think that things are her own idea most of the time.
Yeah.
If you tell Josie what to do, you're not usually very successful.
Yeah.
So
when I was high school principal, I would tell people I could tell 1,000 students what to do, but when I walk home, there's 3 in there that are like,
that's right.
Don't give me any of your motivational yada yada.
That's correct.
Well, here she is. Here's your family. Again, congratulations to Josie. There's your stepson Michael, your husband Chip. Beautiful to have family and celebrate that. And what is your husband education? What's your husband?
He was a carpenter.
Huh?
He had his own business. The Erie Hotel had burnt down years ago. He did all that woodwork in there and several buildings around town.
Really?
Yeah. And he built our own home. And then he decided to go into corrections because it got to a point where he wanted benefits and a retirement.
Yeah.
So he retired 7 years ago from the Department of Corrections.
Interesting. And is he still messing with the carpentry?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Constantly tinkering, right?
Yeah. He also mows the lawn 3 times a week. But he does a lot of building.
The lines straight?
The lines, yes.
All right.
He goes both ways.
Chip,
Go
let's
like
talk, Chip. I'm curious. I'm interested. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Your friend Miss Polsonelli, we just were in there for the pledge, and she shared that she did her student teaching.
That's correct. Yeah. I was so proud when she was hired here. I have another student teacher that was hired here. 2 of my former students are colleagues. One of my former soccer players. There's a lot of them.
Wow.
So,
all here working at East Main?
Port Jervis.
In Port Jervis
Austin
district.
Wilson is in the middle school.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He's doing a fantastic
Yeah.
job. Fantastic.
He was always great.
Yeah. That's really nice. Coaches, they talk about the coaching tree. Well, you have the Maura Brady-Wilson tree of people you've impacted. I mean, you're teaching reading, writing, and arithmetic there, but to see teachers coming from your influence, that's got to be also satisfying.
It is. It's really great.
Awesome. Very cool. Maura, I've been blessed to see you and Tori teach together. When you're teaching with another person, it's a dance. It's a dance of you go, I go, this person, that person. How much do you and Tori rehearse the dance of, I'm going to lead this section, you're doing this? Because there's 2 teachers when you go in. I know there's different roles, special education, this and that, but when you're in there, you just see 2 master teachers working together. How much of that just happens naturally versus is scripted?
Most of it happens naturally. We both have our strengths. We kind of figured out what they were early on. And also, I think one of the big things is that we don't say, oh, they're your students, they're my students. They're all of our students.
Yeah.
So whoever needs help in any given moment, we both just jump in and give them what they need.
Yeah.
And we're both, like our default is humor. Like we try to de-escalate things with humor, and she's sarcastic and funny. And I feed into that as well, I think. So
there's a wittiness in there. And really, too, seeing you guys teach the Leader in Me, teaching, like you said, you're not blowing their noses, but they're still not that old. You're teaching them to be good people.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're trying to.
Yeah. But to see those lessons happening is also very, very cool. They're learning how to read and all that stuff. But you and Mrs. Becker do a nice job with that. Do you enjoy the Leader in Me topics and curriculum where you're speaking to them about kindness and communication, eye contact, things like that?
I definitely do, because it's, there's always teachable moments, but it's nice to make sure you're hitting on everything that's important, because it's there. They tell us what to do. It starts a lot of conversations. You learn a lot about the kids that you wouldn't have before, because you're asking the questions in a different way.
Yeah.
So I do like it a lot.
Yeah. Maura, are you one of those people here? Dr. Bell is one of them. Deb Cassara. Do you have the Rolodex? Do you know this kid was this year? He was in you. You remember the last name? You know his father went here. Like,
yeah.
Is that?
I know a lot more than I thought I would, being that I didn't live here my whole life. But I don't remember their years, but I remember their names and their faces. Usually I see them in ShopRite or anywhere, and I always know when they're one of mine. And sometimes they don't remember me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was your third grade teacher, but I usually remember them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maura, we talked off air a little bit. Again, not only your classroom teaching, you're very involved in the district, the community events, things happening, but whenever there was a committee, we had to make decisions. There was a building committee. There was, you always seem to be on the committee, and you always seem to have an open mind about it. You wanted to learn about it. I always felt like, I could speak to you about the topic or whatever. Why your interest in serving on district-wide committees, things like that?
I just feel like if you're going to do a job, you have to be all in, and I want success for the district as a whole, not just in my classroom. So I don't like when people complain about things after the fact and don't get involved. So I like to be part of the solution instead of the problem.
Great point.
Thanks.
Great point. But she's been a lot of those meetings. You showed up in good times and in bad. You showed up, and I always appreciated that. Always respected that. And just like you answered here, you always had a voice of reason, right? If the meeting got heated or there was a disagreement, you kind of made that point of, hey, we're here to move forward. We're here to be successful. Yeah. That's great. Thank you for that service too. A lot of it was after hours.
It's definitely some committees with a lot of after hours.
Yeah. You're also the secretary for PJTA.
Correct.
Very successful team of teachers and professionals really working together. We've grown so well. It's great to have harmony with the working units, people working together for the common good. Tell me about your role there, and how long have you served with PJTA?
I think I'm in my 5th year as the secretary. I was a building rep before that. As my own child, Josie, got older, I had more time, so I wanted to get more involved. I think we're in a good place. We have a great executive board. We work well with central administration, and I feel like we're all just headed for the same finish line. We all want what's best for Port Jervis and for our students. So we try to be involved, and we try to give back to the community.
I see you with the scholarships, the events that you're at, things there, but including mentoring our young people. I see Senora Valiente, Veronica Valiente, a Port Jervis student, and now back teaching with us. Mentoring, kind of showing them how to do it. What do you say to these young teachers that join us that are looking for guidance, mentoring? Someone like maybe Veronica. What are some tips that you've given some of our newer teachers from your experience?
First, I tell them to give themselves some grace. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, and you learn from them. It's part of it. And then I say, stick it out, because the first year is the hardest. I remember wanting to quit a million times, but you just got to get over that hump and stick with it. And you find your groove eventually. Yeah. And Veronica is a shining star, as an mentee for sure. She's killing it.
You're her mentor.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, she is a lot of energy, a lot of positivity. One of the things I noticed too, very student-led classroom, and I didn't know you were her mentor.
Yeah, and one thing about Veronica is, she primarily works with the kindergarten and first grade, But she walks through the hall, she's saying hello to 5th grade, 4th grade. She knows everybody's names. Hey, nice sneakers, this, that, high-fiving everybody. She's just a real presence already.
Yeah.
So very proud of you, V.
Awesome. Well, I know she has her popcorn shirt on today. It's Popcorn Wednesday here at East Main. Well, in addition to your family, in addition to your Port Jervis family, you have a tight crew from back in the day. I know our friend Jeannie Wachowski's watching here. Playing basketball at Eldred. There's a lot of hairspray in that picture.
Oh, there is a lot of hairspray.
You know, almost like illegal defense. The hair was so big then.
We tried anything.
I love it. And is this six girls on the bottom? Is the same on the top?
Yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately, our coach passed away, but that's the 6 of us.
Tell me about your friend group there, and certainly Jeannie is here with us.
Yes.
And Coach Reese has been in the news recently, but tell us about your friendship with this group here.
Well, I went to Eldred, and it's K to 12, and at that time there was 500 kids there. And if you took the bus home, you were home for the night. So most of us played 3 sports to keep our social life going. And this is really going to date me, but I lived in Glens Bay, and to call Eldred was a long distance call. So my father was like, not happening. Not happening. So I didn't play sports. So we all played 3 sports, and you spend a lot of time together, and they are literally my best friends. And, we're still very tight. And of course, we're very, very excited for Tammy Reese to be at the Swamp now. And we're planning our first game already.
A little warmer down in Gainesville.
Yeah, Rhode Island was chilly.
Yeah, she certainly done well there, and that's really cool. Jeannie, jump in the chat and say hello. We know you're watching. Jean Mukowski's here working in Port with us. And congratulations to your friend. What does that mean for you all these years later to support each other, to get together? You're still doing it around basketball, but the social aspect is first, to have those relationships.
It means everything. I mean, we do a basketball trip once a year, but Tammy's a little bit occupied, but the rest of us see each other at least bi-monthly and text all the time.
Yeah.
They're just my support system. They're everything to me. So we're very blessed like that. And that's one of the reasons why I wish it was mandatory for kids to be in at least one activity before they graduate, because that's where you build those relationships that last a lifetime. Yeah.
And doing this alumni podcast that we do and meeting people, they all reference this club or activity, the things they remember.
Right.
It's not the math. It's not English. It's that club or the trip. And then even attorneys, right? To talk to attorneys. Well, when I was in mock trial, and that's great to hear. Yeah. And you've done that. You've coached. You coach different teams. You're getting back into it now that you're not being a full-time mom anymore, but you just joined back with a group. Who are you coaching now? Yeah,
I was the assistant for modified soccer this year. Okay. I'd previously been the varsity coach early in my career, but I wanted to ease into it. And just get my feet wet again.
Are you a yeller? You're very even-keeled in the classroom. On the field, is it different? Is it?
Well, on the field, when there's no timeouts, if you want their attention, you have to yell. But probably I'm a yeller.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. Again, our numbers, kids involved. I know at the secondary level, they, check every kid to try to go through, are they involved with something? And like you said there, very cool. Let's take this one down. And here's your other team here. One of your going to work, putting your hard hats on. They dress up. That's a Halloween?
That was Halloween last year. Yeah.
Love the costumes. Love the camaraderie with the group. I know we'll see a bunch of the pictures for our teacher slideshow. And what's it mean to you when you see your professional colleagues here and it's Teacher Appreciation Week and people sharing nice things? But when you see that picture, what does that mean to you?
To me, it's just the best team ever. I mean, anything I ever ask them to do, they just rise to the occasion and do it. Yeah. We're all friends. We socialize outside of school. Everybody always steps up, and I ask them for a lot, and they always
excuse me.
They always deliver.
Maura, professionally, one of the things that we do is that PLC time. Not only is there the social aspect of it, but you're literally talking about the teaching. Hey, we're doing this writing unit or this math topic this week, and then you talk about those things. Talk to me about the PLC model and what that means at the elementary level in terms of aligning the work.
So we take the PLC very seriously. We use a common plan book. We all try to be in approximately the same place at the same time. It differs if one class is struggling with the concept or not. We also use our PLC time to talk about any students that we want to consider for MTSS, any concerns. We ask for interventions. What would you do if it was your student? So we do rely a lot on each other.
Yeah, great to see the collaboration.
Yeah, and our AIS teachers are part of our team, so we all work together.
Yeah, it's nice to see, and not only the facilities here are moving in the right direction, the things happening, but the scores. Melissa Pulsinelli showed this morning the project Lead the Way and the ducks hatching. There's just so many fun things happening, but it's great to see the teachers coordinating and collaborating, and not only your third grade here, but also with HBE. There's a communication.
Yeah,
there.
I'm very lucky that my counterpoint is Shannon Viccarello, and we work together very well, and we're in constant contact. In fact, we do a field trip together every year. We read the same novel, and then we come together, both schools, and we go to the movies. We watch the movie together as a culminating activity.
How about that? Very cool. Ms. Martin, thank you for your comment here. We loved having Miss Brady-Wilson as a teacher. She absolutely is amazing. Alexis misses you and loves you very much.
I miss Lex.
Thank you for that. And if you are watching live, jump in the chat, say hello, not only for Maura here, but all of our teachers. We are going to celebrate 2 more this week. Carrie Sarbello from HBE and Mika Mark from the high school on Friday. So Maura, 31 years. Again, you're not from Port, but you've kind of been adopted here. To all of our teachers here, Teacher Appreciation Week, like, what's your message to the teachers here? Celebrating them, sharing the work they're doing. What would you say to your colleagues today?
I would just say the work that you're doing is important. You make a difference every day. Even though we go home frustrated sometimes we don't really know the impact that we have, and my colleagues don't know the impact that they have. Yeah. But just keep going. Just keep swimming.
It matters. And again, interviewing a lot of alumni, I ask, who's that person? So many reference elementary, right? Top of mind, those last teachers, the high school, there's kind of, they were helping pass them on to college and the workforce. But so many people have had an impact here. You just walk down the hallway here. The hug, who's crying, who's this, who's hugging, who's celebrating. It's the care that you give the kids, and the love is just something that's I don't know, it's hard to calculate the value there, but you all do it. Yeah, cool.
We try.
How good was the podcast? Did it work? Is it you're all right?
I'm all right. Not my favorite thing, but I'm all right.
Well, you did well. All 4 of our teachers said yes this week. I'm excited about that. Josie Wilson tuning in. Josie, what does it mean to be joining and working with your mom here? I'll give you a second to answer that. But what does it mean for you to be coming back to Port there and joining your mom? While she's answering, Maura, the summer is coming up. Again, you've worked summer school a long time, but what are some things that you do in the summer to kind of decompress, get away, take care of yourself, then to come back and refreshed and ready to go in the fall? What are some things that you focus on in the summer?
I like to go to the beach. I like to catch up with friends and family that I might have been too busy for during the year. I like to cook a lot, have barbecues, go on the river. All those things.
Yeah. What's your dish? What are some things that you like making?
I like to make lasagna. I like to bake a lot.
Okay.
I stick mostly in the Italian range, I'd say, or steaks. I grill a lot.
Yeah? You put the steaks on the grill?
Oh, I grill. Yeah.
Okay. Hard to maintain that temperature on the grill.
It is.
You go with the thermometer, the touch? How do you?
Sometimes I touch, but if it's a thick piece of meat, I'll use the thermometer because I don't want to serve it raw.
Timer?
I don't use a timer.
No timer.
No.
Master chef.
I don't know about that, but
You like the Italian stuff. So on a weeknight like tonight, it's a Wednesday night. You'll bake something, or you kind of have something put together already for the weeknight?
Tonight's going to be meatloaf and mashed
Okay.
potatoes.
You have anything prepped yet, or you have to start from scratch?
No, I'll start from scratch.
You start from scratch. You go to the grocery store today?
I am going to the grocery store today.
Okay.
I usually go like 3 times a week.
Give me some magic spices in that meatloaf. I know you're putting something good in there.
It's kind of an Italian one. There's a lot of garlic, a lot of parsley,
Yes.
oregano, basil. I do put a little ketchup on the inside, and then
I've heard that.
I also, though my husband doesn't know because he doesn't like it, I mix in mozzarella cheese because then when it melts, the meatloaf isn't so dense.
Yeah.
You don't know it's in there. There's no like cheese,
Yeah.
but it's.
All right. Well, Chip, hopefully that doesn't mess it up for you, but I'm sure it's good.
He's not watching.
If you see an empty Tupperware in your mailbox, just send it back to Andrew Murata via interoffice.
You got it.
Might be empty, Will the meatloaf now make it? Will there be leftovers? Is it you cutting it out, or it'll be gone tonight?
No, there'll be leftovers. Chip's a big leftover guy.
Yeah, I'm a leftover. Are you bringing your lunch to school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. In addition to cooking, baking, you are a concert goer. I've seen some of your things. You shared some. Do you have any concerts planned? Do you have any tickets?
Well, I'm going to Nashville in July.
Whoa.
We're going to see Train when we're down
Whoa.
there.
Family trip, girls trip?
Girls and family. My sister, Josie, and JJ.
Nice.
Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nashville's a cool place.
Yeah, I've never been, so I'm excited.
Buckle up. You going in July?
I know it's going to be
It's
hot.
a little hot. Yeah, downtown is a unique place. Very cool. The honky tonks and
We're excited.
But it's a home of music. Every night, everywhere. Cool.
Yep.
So you're going to see Train there in the arena? Are they in?
They have an amphitheater.
Okay, so you're outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And you go locally. You shared a lot of Bethel, and you saw Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, saw him in Syracuse.
Wow.
Saw Coldplay in Vegas.
In the Sphere?
Yeah. No, not in the Sphere. He wasn't in the Sphere. He was where the Raiders play.
In the football stadium?
Yeah, yeah.
What was that like?
It was amazing. That was the best concert I've seen, Coldplay. Pink is a close second and Lady Gaga, but Coldplay was.
And I mean, obviously their music is excellent, but there's so many choreographed lights and all kinds of stuff, right?
It was unbelievable.
Yeah. Is this before the dating concert thing? Was that before the thing that happened?
It was before, right before. Yeah.
Wow. And the stadium out there is unbelievable,
It
right?
was really great.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what those tickets cost.
It was way cheaper out there than it was on the East Coast.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome. Do you feel more inspired when you come back from a concert? Do you feel like,
Oh, it's definitely inspiring because I don't have that kind of talent. So to see people do that is amazing.
Yeah. The energy is what gets me, right? You and your colleagues, the teachers, right? That the energy you bring to the classroom, the humor, the smile. It's a performance. It's on a smaller stage, but it's still a performance. But I love to see those perform, like Coldplay, Bruno Mars, like they're performing and bringing that crowd.
They are.
Yeah. Cool. Bethel Woods is almost like a homecoming. You go there, it feels like the whole community of Port Jervis is there when you go. Yeah. So who will you go this summer to?
I might go to James Taylor still because we have the next day off. I don't like the traffic coming out of Bethel, so I do wind up going at least once a summer, but I have to really like them.
The encores now, they're almost like you could almost tell we're one of those sprinter outers to the car. Yeah. It's just so dark, all those roads. Yeah. But James Taylor shouldn't be too late.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Awesome, Maura. Well, thank you for doing this. To all of our teachers, happy Teacher Appreciation Week. Maura, we spoke a lot about Port Jervis, but there is a culture here, a climate, 31 years here. What does Port Pride mean to you?
So Port Pride to me is, it's a privilege and a responsibility. To me, Port Pride is I have to act with integrity with everywhere I am, because even though I'm done with work at 3:20, when you're a teacher, that doesn't leave you. You have a responsibility to behave a certain way in public. You're always seeing your students. So I take it seriously. I'm very proud to be part of Port Jervis, but I try to represent my school and my district the best I can wherever I go.
Well said. Well said. We got a little port swag for you. We gotta just get this here. Are you a PJ logo or you like the script? I know there's.
I like the script.
You like the script?
Yeah, on that one.
Well, there you go. I know there's a lot with the old school taking it back, but there it is. So that's for you. Thank you for choosing education. Thank you for choosing Port Jervis. And see where your future goes, right? You can retire next year, but let's see.
Yeah, we're just going to let it unfold.
Where it goes. And congratulations to your daughter coming here. Does she know what building she's at?
Middle school.
She's in the middle school.
Yes.
Okay. So you'll have a little space where she's doing her own thing then.
Yeah, she'll have a little space for me.
Yeah. Well, she's going to be great here. Miss Brady-Wilson is a dedicated teacher. We agree, Miss Gomez. We agree. Thank you for that. So, well, Maura, enjoy the day. Any treats going on here this week? You have breakfast, lunch? Is there any sort of what?
Oh, our PTA is amazing. We've had treats the last 2 days. Today we have like flower seeds, and I know they have 2 more things planned for us. We have the best PTA ever.
Very nice. Very cool.
Appreciative.
Yeah, and there's some things coming out from our parents and our community for our teachers, and it's just nice to people reaching out with the comments. So if you're watching this on replay, jump in the chat and leave a comment for Maura, for her colleagues, and thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the week.
Thanks.
All right. Maura Brady-Wilson, everyone. EME 3rd grade teacher, lifetime 3rd grade teacher here. I'm always impressed when they don't move a different grade.
Don't jinx me.
Mr. K. Curdy, you come and say, no, you gotta, all right, we are going to get going here. And tomorrow is Carrie Sarbello from HBE, and then end our week with Mika Mark with other celebrations. It's also School Nurses Day today. Linda List here at East Main and all of our nurses in the district. We appreciate you, and some love coming their way today. So
yes, for sure.
Yeah, hopefully less Band-Aids, more love.
That's right. Thank you.
All right, Maura, have a great day. May I have a go Port before we go?
Go Port.
Bam. See you, everybody.